can really run their offense through their bigs.
BA, over the years, one of the things I've heard from coaches quite often is how effective a three-tool big man can be. When you can drive it, pass it, shoot it, score it, do all the things they can, it changes the geometry of the floor.
Now the starting group for the visitors. Victor Wembanyama is out there with Sarr. Then there's Hayes, then it's Rizachet, and it's Fournier in at the 2 guard. Now here's Fournier. Pass to Hayes. And here's Wembanyama. On the wing, Fournier. Back to Wembanyama. Here's Rizachet. 5 on the clock. No good from outside. To the inside. Antetokounmpo. And the jam by Antetokounmpo.
Oh, man, the balance of muscle Giannis possesses is tremendous. Phenomenal at scoring on physical defenses.
Here's Sarr. Hayes for 3. Counted from distance.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
There's a screen. Here's the 3. Knocks down the triple.
Both teams are starting to find a rhythm here.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
Here's Rizachet, averaging around 6 a game. The 3 is up, and the three-pointer goes.
I love how competitive this kid Rizachet is, coming right back with his own triple.
Here's Papanikolaou. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Well, Grant, they say early in Giannis's career, he had to work not just on his game, but his attitude.
And that's true, B.A. It wasn't a bad attitude. He just lacked an edge. The ruthless mindset that all great players have. But, man, once he got that edge, he never lost it.
Good on the second one.
The resume Giannis has built already is impressive, and he's nowhere close to being done adding to it.
Outside Coulibaly. Now here's Hayes. Down low. Here's Gobert. Second chance shot. And he lays it up and in.
Well, how about that beautiful touch from inside? Rudy Gobert feeling like he can shoot over anyone.
Inside. Takes the assist and lays it in. Nice setup.
Sometimes a player is born with a passer's mindset. He deals it with conviction.
And we've got a timeout called by Kenny Atkinson. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page. There aren't many more dominant defenders in the NBA than Gobert.
Well, that's definitely fair to say, B.A., because his defense has an outsized influence on a game. The inside presence changes an opponent's game plan.
Now here's Gobert. Pass to Hayes. Outside Fournier. There's the triple. He drops it from range.
They're so adept at sizing up the defense, guys. You cannot give Fournier any space.
Antetokounmpo, right side, over Wembanyama, and the baseline jumper goes down. Antetokounmpo's got 5 now.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
Now here's Fournier. He's averaging almost 5 points a game. Hayes misses.
Well, if the defense gives him that shot next time, they could get burned. I think he's just a little bit out of rhythm.
Yeah, one of the most efficient inside scorers. Giannis just can't be stopped.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Pass to Coulibaly. Oh, there's the alley! And the lead just keeps changing hands.
5 times already, and we still haven't gotten out of the first half.
And here is Antetokounmpo, covered by Wembanyama. And it's Antetokounmpo with the miss.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
Right, he stays connected, and great timing on the contest.
1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And what do you guys think about the visitors here in this one?
Well, they've really been racking up three-pointers in bunches. They've been so impressive to watch.
And that's what has them ahead in this game. Their floor spacing has been just tremendous.
We've got Bilal Coulibaly. He's out there with Risache. Nicholas Batum out there with Rudy Gobert. And it's Yabusele in at the 4 slot. Now here's Coulibaly. Back to Gobert. Batum outside. The 3 from Risache. And that one's good. That makes him 2 for 3.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
To the middle. Kicks it out to Antetokounmpo. Here's Papanikolaou. And that's good. His first bucket of the game. Well, we're coming right down to the last bit of the season, Grant. What's the messaging like from coaches right now?
Well, B.A., for teams that are in the mix, coaches are asking you to keep doing what you've been doing. But a lot of that extra motivation comes from your teammates and in the locker room.
Bilal Coulibaly out there with Risache. Then there's Rudy Gobert. Then there's Nicholas Batum. And it's Yabusele in at the 4-man position.
Just enough of a shot contest to bother him.
And the basket is good. 5 points in the game.
You know, they're really being bullied right now defensively. 8 of the last 10 points have come from inside.
Pass to Coulibaly. With the fadeaway. He gets it in there.
Another lead change. Give these teams credit. They're really fighting it out.
Neither team willing to give an inch, and neither able to seize the momentum. This has been a fascinating one to watch.
Here's Papanikolaou. From deep. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. Over to the left wing. 1:46 left in the first half. Pass to Coulibaly. Rejected by Antetokounmpo. Here we go, one-on-one. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Shooting 54% from the field so far in this one. And we've got a timeout called by Kenny Atkinson. He'll take the opportunity to regroup.
And you know, they had a great plan going into that one. And then made the right adjustments along the way.
I thought their game plan was really spot on, and we saw that in their scoring more than anything else.
Now here's Hayes. Here's Sarr. 4-3. Oh, clanks that one. He's 0 for 1 to start.
You will not see this guy miss many of those. He's one of the keys to their floor spacing.
And here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played. Antetokounmpo against Wembanyama. Antetokounmpo outside. No good there, off the double clutch.
The battle of the boards has been something to watch.
To the wing on the left. From deep, Sarr hits a 3-pointer. Sarr's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
Yeah, still a developing part of Sarr's game, but he looked confident with that triple.
Here's Papanikolaou. Inside. Here's Kalathis. Banked it in off the glass.
Very little resistance around the rim right now. That's the 5th straight bucket they've given up in the paint.
Now Hayes. Pass to Fournier. Wembanyama with it. Off target from the baseline. It'll count. And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. They're up by 1. Well, now we have some time to check. Okay, Ali, appreciate it. And folks, we'll be back after halftime to begin the third quarter.
Taking a look at the visitors, they've been just solid at times, and at other times they've been awesome. Fun team to watch. They've had the hot hand from deep, so I'm giving these guys the green light. Keep riding the perimeter game until they take it away.
They sure made it look easy. Thanks as always.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. You look at Giannis Antetokounmpo. What a contribution.
You just love his patience offensively in the first half. Waited until he got the looks he wanted.
You know, as a coach, you can preach good shot selection, but it's up to the players to execute, and this guy has done just that.
Oh, the strength of Giannis.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area.
We got Risache, Sarr out there with Victor Wembanyama. Then there's Hayes, and it's Fournier in at the 2. Hayes, the pass to Wembanyama. And it's good. 2 points.
Yeah, this is what everyone wants to see Wembanyama doing. Dominating on the inside.
Here's Calathes. Here's Papanikolaou. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Screen by Antetokounmpo. Three-pointer. Sarr pulls it in. Shooting a solid 53% from the floor. We've got Wembanyama. Sarr out there with Risache. Then it's Evan Fournier. And it's Hayes in at the point. Wembanyama screen. Fournier. And he hits the jumper. Fournier's got 5 now.
What a terrific play by just a tremendous all-around player. This guy makes it look easy.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Here's Calathes. And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. Clock at 6. Here's Antetokounmpo. Takes the elbow jumper and drains it. Antetokounmpo has gotten 4 this quarter.
And using that mid-range area of the floor, Giannis is so confident shooting from there.
Let's take a look at the seeding for the Eastern Conference with only 4 games of the regular season remaining. You take a look at the home team. They're currently in 4th place, a solid spot to be in late in the year. Nipping at their heels in 2nd place and wanting to get that first seed. From deep, Sarr. No good on the shot. Gotten 2 of 4 shots to go since the break. All right, Grant, give it to us straight here. What's the deal with star treatment in the NBA, you think?
Star treatment? What is that, B.A.? No, I think some players have a reputation which might help them on 50-50 calls. And you could argue that some players have a reputation that hinders them on the 50-50 calls. So it really just all depends.
Gobert on the high post. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Boy, wreaking havoc with his size down there. The stifle tower, Rudy Gobert, assertive. My goodness.
And he can't hit the second. Gone 3 of 5 from the field in this third quarter. And he drives in. And it's Gobert with a rebound.
Well, that's a case where a guy's trying to make a play, trying to take it up strong, but the defense was ready.
Pass to Risache. From deep, Sarr. Connects from downtown. Sarr's got 6.
If that jumper can become a consistent option for Sarr, he's going to be a dangerous player in this league.
Here's Calathes. Here's Papanikolaou. The shot off that time. Shooting is around 55% so far. And that one's good. Koulibaly. 7 points in the game.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
Throws it up high.
Beautiful setup on the alley-oop.
Great catch. Great flush. Gotten 4 of their first 5 shots to go since the break. Pass to Gobert. The 3 from Rizachet. Drills it from deep.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Shooting well here in the third, hitting 50% of their shots. Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Outside Koulibaly. Here's Sarr. Outside Fournier. Pass to Sarr. Lays it up and banks it in.
That close in against a way shorter defender, you could just put up 2.
And we've reached the end of the third. Up 8. And we're coming right back after this break to get... And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist to the game.
You have to love his unselfishness and ability to make those around him better.
Well, this is exactly what you're looking for from your point guard. Survey the floor, serve it up on time and on target.
With 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this 4th period holds in store. Up top, Batum. Koulibaly on the wing. Here's Yabusele from downtown. Drops in the 3.
Hard to win games when you allow clean looks from the perimeter.
Shooting around 59%. They've been outstanding on the offensive end. We've got Bilal Koulibaly. Rudy Gobert is out there with Nicholas Batum. And it's Yabusele in at the 4. Pass to Kalaitzakis. From outside the arc. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got 4 rebounds now. Koulibaly on the wing. Here's Jang. And he starts out with a miss in this one.
You got to move past that one. I mean, they'd want him to take that again.
And they should, because it's when you start turning down that kind of look that your offense can start to bog down a bit.
Antetokounmpo, the pass to Antetokounmpo. This one for 3. Knocks it down from distance.
Well, that's a case where your teammates are showing trust in you, and he comes through with flying colors.
And Kenny Atkinson has called a timeout. He wants to make sure they're purposeful with the game plan. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Well, over the break, I did listen in on Kenny Atkinson's huddle. Coach cautioned his team against feeling comfortable. He said the moment we take our foot off the gas, they're back in it. Let's push through the finish line. Brian?
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie. To the paint. Sarr passes to Wembanyama. Good D by Antetokounmpo. They've played a great 4th quarter defensively, allowing only 3 points. Ooh, anticipated the pass. It's a turnover. To the inside. Here's Wembanyama. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a 3-point play.
Yeah, Wembanyama fights for his bucket, using his size to get it done despite the foul.
Here's Antetokounmpo. And we're about 2 minutes into the 4th here. Here's Papanikolaou. Antetokounmpo, right side.
Got to credit the defense. They found a way to stop him, and that's never an easy task.
Here's Rizachet. Giannis with the rebound.
Boy, against so little defensive pressure, you have to convert that.
Yeah, you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
He gets the first, and that brings him within 10. And that's good as he hits both shots. Doris, with the latest collective bargaining agreement, teams have to be more strategic with their spending.
They do, Brian, and I think this speaks to the league's desire to make sure there's competitiveness across all of the teams in the league. there are now harsh penalties in place for teams that go over the luxury tax. So star players in their 30s or players with injury concerns aren't necessarily guaranteed max contracts in the future. You're going to see a lot more negotiations and smart decision-making.
Here's Antetokounmpo, and the jam by Antetokounmpo.
Oh, so physical and quick in transition. I mean, who would you rather have in the open court?
Back to Fournier. And here's Hayes. Launches a three. Knocks down the long J.
And they knew it wasn't going to be easy to win on the road, but they've controlled the pace on this one.
And sometimes when everyone's rooting against you, it seems to bring the unit closer together. It certainly did tonight.
And timeout is called by Tom Thibodeau. Coach clearly has something he wants to say to his team right now. There's 53 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. And the shot's good.
The screen doesn't earn him a ton of breathing room. Turns out he doesn't need it.
Pass to Wembanyama. Oh! Wembanyama throws it down.
You got to give them respect. They're doing everything they can to close this out.
Well, just terrific teamwork. Each guy doing his part. You love what you're seeing from them tonight.
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Sarr. So it's the home team now. Trailing by 10. Antetokounmpo. And the shot goes down. There's 25 seconds left to play in the fourth. Just let the clock run out.
Hey, it's time to celebrate.
The three from Riza Shea. Antetokounmpo grabs the board. He buries it from three. 5 ticks left in the fourth quarter. And so they choose to intentionally foul. Now here's Fournier. And so the road team gets the W in this one. And they barely squeezed out the win here on the road.
And BA, the visiting team is always
Changes in the offseason. How long do you think it takes to fully implement your system, a coach's new system?
Well, that's an interesting question, Kevin. First of all, I don't think you ever fully implement your system. You're always adding to it. You're always tinkering with it. And for a new coach, what you're really doing is you're learning your team and adjusting your system as you go along to fit your talent.
Now the starting group for the visitors. Hernan Gomez out there with Santi Aldama. And it's Abrinas in at the 2.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Now here's Giddey. Last time out he had 13 points. And it's good for 2.
And make no mistake, Giddey is a skilled passer who knows when and where to put the ball.
Pass to Abrinas. Now Eldama. This one for three. Abrinas with the bucket.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Exum with it. And here is Giddey. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
And if he sniffs the rim, he's attacking. Giddey not messing around when he gets in close like that.
Just over a minute and a half played here in this one. Here's Diaz. A three-pointer, no good. Gotten their first three shots to go in for him to start off this game. Here's Giddey. Now Mills. There's the triple. That's no good. Misses his first shot of the night.
Well, the defense catches a break there. You expect him to make those.
And I was sure that was money on that one, but everyone is afforded an easy miss or two.
Yeah, it was a great look. Sometimes they don't fall. You've just got to keep taking great shots.
Here's Landale. And here is Giddey. 4 on the shot clock. The three from Mills. That's good. And so Giddey with the assist.
I mean, a 6'8" playmaker. Giddey is a point forward, and he piles up the assist.
Abrinas the pass to Hernan Gomez. Out left to the wing. Here's Eldama. Hands it from downtown.
An ideal stretch big. Aldama is 6'11" and very good behind the line.
Both teams deciding to change it up. And we get a moment to check out the team's scoring leaders.
And how about the year they've had offensively? This is a team that can put points on the board in a hurry. Always fun to watch them play.
Simmons with it. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And you love when Simmons plays with aggression inside because it really forces the D to adjust.
Good on the second free throw. There's 48 seconds left in the first quarter. Pass to Rubio. Now Hernan Gomez. Aldama with the ball. Now Hernan Gomez jacks up a three. Aldama gets the bucket. Aldama's got 6 points.
Wow, you don't see that kind of quickness from Aldama all that often.
Now here's Mills. An easy 2 points on the layup. He has 5.
How about the head of steam he's able to generate right there and just gets to the rack really easy.
At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. They're up by 1. And we'll be back with you for the start of the second quarter when we return. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And guys, what's your take on the home team so far?
Boy, their offense looks really good when everyone's in sync. Terrific first quarter.
Yeah, they've looked sharp early on with their offense, getting good chances and converting what they've taken.
Offensive rebound. Pass to Hernan Gomez to the left wing. Tries again. Yes, that goes in. We've seen the lead change hands quite a bit in this one.
And guys, I think each team knows they can win this game. Just a matter who can catch that momentum.
Daniels dishes to Green. Oh, the lob for Simmons. Hammers the alley-oop through.
Don't sleep on Simmons' athleticism. He still has the ability to hammer down those alley-oops.
Rubio with a wide open look. Bangs home the trifecta. Rubio's got himself on the board with 3 there.
Out of their last 5 makes, how about all 5 from long range?
On the wing, Green. Back to Daniels. Outside, Simmons. On the wing, Ingles. Over Hernangomez. Ingles can't get it to go. Gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. And Rubio kicks to Hernangomez. To the inside. It's stolen by Ingles. We're closing in on 2 minutes played here in the second quarter. On the wing, Daniels. The shot's good on the assist by Ingles. Daniels has got himself going there. His first points of the game in the deep ball. Now Rubio. To the middle. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2. And guys, hold on now. I'm getting word we have Shams Charania calling in. Shams, what do you have for us?
Thanks. Many consider this summer to be the most challenging field in the history of international basketball. Nevertheless, Team USA got it done in Paris. It's not getting any easier, but the star power of the U.S. men's team shined bright in the City of Lights. Guys, a classic ending for a stacked U.S. roster.
You're right. What a performance. Hey, Shams Charania with the report. Thanks, Shams. Back to Aldama. Pass to Rubio. Lets it go with a 3. Drains it from beyond the arc. Rubio's got 6 points in the quarter.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Exum's shot is off.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Aldama gets the bucket. Aldama's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Well, Aldama's size makes attacking from right under the hoop an easy option.
Here's Giddey. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim.
Yeah, so skilled offensively. Getting the ball in his hands is generally a good idea.
Diaz, the pass to Rubio. Connects from 3-point range. Rubio's got 9.
They're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 baskets are from 3-point range.
Back to Giddey. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And that's a spot of the floor Giddey wants to improve. It certainly puts in the work there to get better.
This is his first chance at the line tonight.
And I like what he did at the line a season ago. How about 81%?
Joe Ingles is checked in for Josh Green. Gotten all but 1 of their 7 shots in the second quarter to drop. Pretty impressive. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. The tray. Exum pulls it in.
Well, so far, he hasn't had the same luck from deep in this quarter.
Pass to Ingles. Back to Exum. Here's Giddey. And all around the rim that time before dropping in. He's got 8.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
Here's Abrinas. And that one released in time, but no good. And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. They lead by 3. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge. Thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the 3rd quarter of basketball following halftime.
In the Eastern Conference, Alex Sarr.
He's been doing big things down in the paint, using his size and power to just...
They're clicking from outside. Hard cups to the ball and a few bone-jarring screens. Man, they have a high quality of looks.
And that concludes.
We We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Ricky Rubio has been sensational.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him, really staying focused on quality shots.
Yeah, he's found his spots, been patient with his shot selection, and it's paid off for himself and the team.
Joe Ingles is out there with Dante Exum. Then it's Josh Giddey, and it's Mills, and it's Landale in at center. And that's the group for Taylor Jenkins as we begin the second half. Here's Abrinas. That's tipped. Pass to Giddey. Now Ingles back to Giddey. For the lead. Abrinas with a rebound. And 59% up to this point. They're working for great shots, and they're hitting them. Here's Diaz. Curls it from outside. Diaz has got 6 points.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those three-point attempts.
Now, here's Ingles. Pass to Landale. Just 5 on the clock. Mills, that's a two-pointer. Set it up with the fake, but it's offline. Just over a minute and a half have passed here in the third quarter. For three, sinks the triple. He's got 6.
Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
We've got a timeout called by Taylor Jenkins. He's ready to talk things through with the team. Here we are in November. Let's see how things are shaking out in the West early in the season. And you take a look at this home team. Things going their way so far in this season. Right now, they lead the pack up front in the first spot with the best record. A half game back. Pass to Ingles. Over to the left wing. And here is Giddey. He's got 8. Takes a 3. Hits it from three-point range.
And not a guy who takes a ton of threes, but Giddey can knock him down if you let him.
1:49 left in the third. Inside. Diaz, good. Diaz has got 5 points now this quarter.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Exum passes to Giddey. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
And this is why many are excited about Giddey's future, showing how dangerous he can be on offense.
Gone 3 of 4 so far in the third quarter from the field. Pretty good start to the half. And the timeout called here by Tyronn Lue. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. This break in the action gives us a chance to show you the NBA's current fast break specialists.
You know, it's an entertaining style of play. And look, I mean, those are the baskets you want if you've got the legs for it. Scoring becomes a lot easier.
Pass to Rubio. We've got 1:08 left here in the third quarter. With the drive. And a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls. Rubio's got 11 points. 71% all in all in this one. They've been brilliant offensively. Here's Simmons. Pass to Green. In the corner, Daniels. 6 to shoot. And here's Mills for 3. Drills it from outside. He's got 8.
Daniels using that vision.
And here's Rubio. Here's Aldama to the right side. Hernan Gomez with the ball. Still yet to score. And the basket by Rubio.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
Now here's Mills. Simmons, a screen on Rubio. Mills can't hit. The third quarter comes to a close. Up 5. And we're just moments away from the start. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
And he's always been the favorite to bag this honor. These kind of feeds are his bread and butter.
Well, he's a consummate floor general, surveying the defense and delivering the pass on time and on target.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the fourth quarter in what is still anybody's ball game. 2 points, that one goes.
And every jumper Simmons makes gives the defense more to think about. That's a nice shot.
Floats one up. That one falls.
If you came to watch a scoring battle, you're in the right place.
Yeah, and how great have these offenses been for these teams tonight? Just fantastic execution.
They kick it out to Green. Hits the three-point bomb. Green's got his first 3 points of the game.
And those are the types of shots down the stretch that win you ball games.
Rubio against Simmons. Rubio looking around. Over Simmons, and the basket by Rubio.
Well, what I want to know, where is the communication defensively?
Well, I can tell you, this kind of defense will drive coaches crazy.
We've got a timeout called by Taylor Jenkins. He has decided it's the right time to talk. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Hey guys, I caught Taylor Jenkins' message to his team. Now they've been happy with the way the team is shooting. He reminded players to keep taking those threes, that they've had some clean looks. When that three goes in, it's always a welcome sight. Guys?
Thank you, David. Being 71% all in all in this one, they've been brilliant offensively. Aprinas the pass to Diaz. Back to Abrinas. Fires the three. It's rebounded by Giddey. Gone 3 of 4 in field goal attempts since getting things started here in the fourth. And Mills kicks to Giddey. Pass to Exum. Here's Mills. The shot's good on the assist by Engel.
Good job of stepping up to the plate there, seizing back the momentum for his team.
Yeah, plenty of lead changes in this game. It's gone back and forth.
Now, here is Hernan Gomez. Here's Diaz. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Good on the three-point shot. Giddey's got 19 points.
Well, this is what he does. A proven scorer in the clutch.
.114 left in the game. Hernan Gomez a screen. Diaz trying to come right back with the three of his own. It's no good. Here's Giddey. Money!
Big-time basket at a big-time moment.
Yeah, don't you just love to see a player embrace that kind of pressure?
And the timeout called here by Tyronn Lue. This is a huge moment, folks, in this game. And he wants to be prepared. .52 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Exum pulls it in. And an intentional foul right there. .41 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Ingles passes to Mills. Exum with it. And now we've got the intentional foul. So the first one drops, and that puts them up by 5. Second one is good. Getting both at the line, and it's a 6-point ball game.
And as long as they can keep doing that kind of work at the foul line, this lead will be safe.
And Tyronn Lue calls timeout. And clearly an important juncture. He's going to have some choice words with his team. We've got 28 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Here's Abrinas. It's to Diaz. To end the run. It's good! What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3. There's 14 seconds left in the game. When they foul intentionally, that's what they have to do at this point.
You know what? Smart foul. You got to try and extend the game.
He drops the first one, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 5-point game.
No doubt, that just about seals it.
Pass to Aldama. Offensive rebound. Here's Abrinas. Laces one from 3. We've got a timeout called by Taylor Jenkins. Coach clearly feeling the necessity to regroup with so much at stake here. And an intentional foul there stops the clock. And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now on the second. And that trip coming up empty, missing both. And so the home crowd treated to a win. What a show they put on here at home tonight.
I mean, these are those.
Conference brawl.
Oh, man, I tell you, when you get two powerhouse teams together from the East, it just has a different feel to it. It's just different. Almost like rewinding the clock and going back to the future a bit.
Now the starting group for the visitors. Sarr out there with Victor Wembanyama. Then there's Hayes. Then it's Evan Fournier. And it's Risache in at the 3.
Well, that was a quick foul for him there. The refs are certainly calling it close.
Hayes for 3. The rebound by Bogdanovic. Fires from deep. Sinks the tray.
This is Bogdanovic's game. Catch, shoot, score.
Pass to Wembanyama. Count that bucket.
He's a producer. It's part of their plan to get him as many touches as possible.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
I was able to spend a few minutes with Doc Rivers. We talked about his matchup against the highly touted Victor Wembanyama, and Coach told me Victor's combination of speed and size creates a lot of problems on both ends of the floor, so we've got to play a physical brand of basketball to just keep him out of rhythm. It'll be interesting to see how that affects him, B.A.
All right, appreciate it, Allie. Now here's Wembanyama. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Bogdan Bogdanovic. That's his first foul. Now here's Hayes. He's closely guarded. Buried from 15 feet out.
And you got to defend better than that. I mean, that's a good look for him. And you do not want to let him get going early because that can get you cooked.
From deep, Jokic. That one no good. Gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Pass to Wembanyama. 2 shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it. And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Here's Teodosic. Jokic the screen. 6 on the shot clock. Offline with a 3. Gone 3 of 4. Off to a nice start. Hayes, the pass to Sarr.
Obviously, Alexander Sarr's stature grabs your attention, but he's stronger than he looks, too. And that can be a pretty dangerous combination if he learns to use it right.
Both good from the line that time. Here's Teodosic. A minute 42 left in the first quarter. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him. Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now here's Fournier, averaging around 5 points a game. Hayes for 3. On target from range. Hayes has got 5 now.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens. Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Here's Teodosic. Over Hayes. And that one's good. Teodosic. There's 57 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Pass to Sarr. Outside Fournier. The 3. Nails it from beyond the arc.
That's Fournier's specialty. The long-distance bomb that really hand-ties defenses.
Here's Teodosic. He's defended by Hayes.
You have to be accurate there. Very little room for error passing on the interior.
9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. To the left wing. Hayes with a screen. 19 seconds left to play in the first quarter. From deep, Wembanyama. He buries it from 3. 7 points in the game.
Well, I think they're getting caught in that in-between zone, no man's land. Giving up 3 straight from beyond the arc right now.
Down low. Here's Jokic. Oh, it's blocked by Wembanyama. Well, offense is the order of the day as the first quarter comes to a close. Up by 5. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter of action so far. And what do you guys think about the visitors here in this one?
Well, it's simple. I mean, they started off strong, and they've been hot from beyond the arc since the get-go. Well, the player and ball movement has been excellent. Finding space, operating in space, and when they've gotten open shots, they've knocked them down.
They've got Nikola Jokic, and it's Teodosic in at the 1 spot. Bilal Coulibaly out there with Risache. Then there's Nicholas Batum. Then there's Rudy Gobert. And it's Yabusele in at the 4-man position. Batum sets a screen. The 3 from Risache. First shot won't go. We've got Topic. And it's Jovic in at the power forward position. Pass to Jokic. Topic for three. The rebound by Yabusele. We've got Bilal Koulibaly. He's out there with Risache. Nicholas Batum out there with Rudy Gobert. And it's Yabusele in at the 4. Batum outside. 6 to shoot. Here's Yabusele. There's the 3. He drops it from range. Clark, a lot of NBA pundits like to issue bold preseason predictions. I don't think you fall into that camp.
Yeah, I'm a little more measured in that regard, B.A. I like to base my predictions on stuff that's real, not stuff that might be real. But I understand the need to try to speculate and anticipate. But there's so much that's unforeseen and unpredictable that it really is difficult to make guarantees or predictions with any basis in fact until some games have been played.
Jokic the screen. The 3. Counted from distance. He's got 6.
Could have been much better defense. I mean, you can't give this guy any room to operate.
Pass to Wembanyama. Outside Koulibaly. Here's Rupert. Wembanyama up top, all alone. Jokic grabs the board.
That's the shot they wanted. It just didn't fall. You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time.
All right, let's look back over the last 10 games now. See which teams were topping the charts in three-point shooting.
Number 1, you have to have good shooters. Number 2, you have to take good shots. This team is both talented and disciplined.
That one drops. He ties it up.
Already a very confident player. Knocking down those free throws only fuels that.
Hayes, the pass to Wembanyama. Lets the 3 fly. And he can't get that one.
He had more than enough room to hit that. Just couldn't make it happen.
Bogdanovich into the lane. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead. Gotten only 1 of 4 shots to go in. Wembanyama, the pass to Sarr. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
Yeah, easy enough for the 7-footer. Sarr bringing the house down.
Jokic with a screen on Hayes. Connects from downtown.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
Outside Fournier. The 3 from Wembanyama. Oh, Wembanyama hitting from deep.
All game long, he's been getting to his spots, and the defense has yet to adjust.
Outside Bogdanovich. Three-pointer. Drains the triple. Bogdanovich has gotten a 2nd bucket on the night.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him. A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Gone 4 for 6 here in the second. Pass to Guduric. It's Jokic, high post. Over Wembanyama. Oh, hits the outside fadeaway.
Jokic has such an efficient, soft stroke, especially from this in-between area.
There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock and the game clock. Outside Koulibaly. Wembanyama with it, covered by Jokic. Wembanyama against Bogdanovich. From deep, Sarr. Nikola Jokic grabs the miss. Fires away from way outside. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. Leading by 3. And we'll see you back here after the break. Third quarter action in just a bit.
Well, I think for the home team, I had them as a top team before the season, and now I'm picking them to make the finals. Tell me I'm wrong, kid.
Their offense is running like a machine there, Shaq. I mean, they're making calculated decisions, kind of like all of those degrees you have.
Appreciate you joining us.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Victor Wembanyama really making a difference here.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
Misses the layup.
A rare miss for him at point-blank range. That's one he'd like to have back.
Sarr out there with Risache. Then it's Evan Fournier. Then there's Hayes. And it's Wembanyama in at the 5 spot. Back to Hayes. Jacks up a 3. Yes! And it's Wembanyama picking up the assist. Hayes has got 8 points.
What a smart pass from Wembanyama. Already adept at scanning the floor and finding open teammates.
Outside Bogdanovic. Let's go with a 3. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama. Shooting 59% on this one. A good average. We got Risache. Sarr out there with Wembanyama. Then it's Evan Fournier. And it's Hayes in at the 1. For 3. Sends it home from three-point land. He's got 11.
Hey, I'm stating the obvious here, but he was very comfortable taking that shot. Not a defender in sight.
All right, here now, the league's top rebounders over the past month. Victor Wembanyama, 3rd.
He's just been incredible on the boards over the last month of the season. He's a guy who plays with such desire.
Outside Bogdanovic. Right around a minute and a half played in the 3rd quarter. Driving to the basket. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock.
And you know he's finishing when he gets that close. Count it.
Risache out there with Sarr. Then there's Wembanyama. Then there's Hayes. And it's Fournier in at the 2. And Kenny Atkinson has called a timeout. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments. Outside Wembanyama. The 3 is up. And Risache, the bucket on the assist from Wembanyama.
A dozen consecutive points off of 3s. This defense looks rattled.
And guys, now that they're rolling from out there, the defense has to really get up into them. You've got to almost be in their jerseys to try to deny those looks.
Shot clock at 5. Fires the 3. Hits the 3-pointer.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor space.
And you know what? It's all about the long distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
Fournier, and he dunks it. What a pass to set him up.
Now, you can't sleep on the athleticism of Fournier. I mean, this guy knows how to finish, and his dunks are done with style.
Outside Bogdanovic. Lets it go from deep. Again gets it to go. He can't miss. 5 for 5.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Outside Fournier. Shoots. And he drops that one in. Fournier's got 7 points.
And the quick release of Fournier. Man, he's so good at getting his shot off as soon as the pass reaches his hand.
To the inside. Jokic muscles it down.
His playmaking is something to watch. Threading that pass right in there.
41 seconds left in the 3rd quarter. Outside Fournier. Fires for 3. Drills it from deep. 10 points for him.
As the deep shots continue to fall, you can sense the frustration growing among these defenders.
Yeah, and they either have been unwilling or unable to take that shot away.
Oh, they get a hand on it. Bogdanovic from long range. Can't hit that one. Pass to Sarr. Inside. Here's Wembanyama. And Wembanyama throws it down hard.
Can you say immediate entry into the highlight reel? Woo, what a dunk, BA.
It's showtime now, man. They've built up a lead, and they're starting to rub it in.
And why not? A little salt in the wound, the more plays they...
And that'll do it for the third quarter. Up by 5. And don't go away. We'll be back in a few moments. It'll be the fourth quarter of basketball coming up next. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
For me, next to the big-time alley-oops and monster throwdowns, passes like that are probably the next best thing when it comes to sweet-looking NBA highlights.
3 tense quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we get ready for the fourth. They've got Nikola Jokic, and it's Jovic in at the 4. Pass to Jokic. With his first shot attempt, Rudy Gobert with a rebound. Shooting at a very efficient 67%. Here's Jang. And he gets the bucket.
They're going at it on offense. Neither team backing down.
Hey, defense is taking a back burner, secondary on the marquee, but who doesn't love a game like this? Let's go. I like offense.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Well, over the break, I listened in on Doc Rivers' huddle. They were encouraging their team to run, look for breaks. Coach wants to see them getting into transition more. Back to you, Brian.
Appreciate the report, Allie. Gets the 3 ball to go.
And this is why Bogdanovich is a vital cog in this offense. It's his ability to stretch the floor like that.
Hayes, the pass to Wembanyama. Final quarter here, and we're just over a minute and a half through it.
Well, I tell you what, he's going to put a lot of pressure on their perimeter shooters if he can't convert those chances.
Shoots from 14. It's hauled in by Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got 4 rebounds now. Pass to Hayes. Fournier for 3. He missed there. His first misfire in 5 tries. Here's Jokic, covered by Wembanyama. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2.
You know, for Jokic, his consistency at the line goes back to his rookie season. He's always shot above 80% on his free throws. That's remarkable for a guy of his size.
He's off on the free throw, unable to get the second one to drop.
And by missing that free throw, now a 3 could even the score. Not ideal. Not the best three-point shooter in the league, but he's got enough skill that you can't just let him fire it up.
We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Here's Jokic. Good on the 13-footer.
When it's an important possession, Jokic steps up big.
Hayes, the pass to Wembanyama. Oh, the body control and balance from Wemby.
Sometimes with that much of a height advantage, resistance is futile.
Pass to Jokic. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Jokic against Wembanyama. And 1:01 left in the game. Hayes with it. Wembanyama screen. Nice open look, but it's no good.
Almost too wide open there. That's like a warm-up jumper for him.
Fournier against Bogdanovich. From 11 feet away. Count it! And now they trail by just 4.
Jokic, a safe bet in the clutch.
And that's an intentional foul. There's the double with Bogdanovich, and he commits the intentional foul. Good on the first, and that puts him up 5. And so he drops them both, and it's a 6-point ball game.
That's how you protect a lead. Build it out with clutch free throws.
9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Fournier against Bogdanovic. Jokic the screen. And he buries it. And now they trail by just 4.
And I understand we're seeing some potent offense, but you have to put up more of a fight defensively.
Come on now, look. Sit back and enjoy the fireworks. Nothing better than good offense.
And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now for the second. And he ends up making the second. And that puts him up 5. And so timeout here by Doc Rivers. Given the situation here, what sort of strategy needs to be top of mind?
No doubt. They've got to get a quick bucket here.
Yeah, and they need it hiccup fast. I mean, they'll be drawing up a quick hitter in the huddle here, no doubt.
There's 18 seconds left in the fourth. Jacks up a 3. It's rebounded by Rizachet. And now they decide to foul intentionally. He drops the first one, and that increases the lead to 6. And a tough break as his second attempt is no good at the line. Pass to Jokic. Launches it. Oh, he buried the 3.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
And you know that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
And so they choose to intentionally foul. First free throw is good, and that gives him a 4-point cushion. And so both free throws good, and it's a 5-point game.
Unflappable. This guy relishes being the man to put the game away.
And so it's a victory for the road team in this one. They played the villain tonight, and they played it well.
Leading up to this one has been about the impact of the backcourt.
And that's where it all starts. When you have a confident and competent backcourt, it just opens up a lot of things for you offensively.
Now the starting group for the visitors. We've got Santi Aldama. He's out there with Hernan Gomez, and it's Abrinas in at the 2. Here's Diaz. Just 5 to shoot. From the arc. It's hauled in by Giannis. And it's good, 2 points.
That's a nice move on the bounce from Giannis, showing that the tools are getting sharper.
Pass to Aldama. Here's Abrinas. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
And he's been terrific, guys. I mean, the percentage right around 86%, so no doubt he's pleased with that.
He doesn't get the second one. Pass to Papanikolaou. Giannis outside. Lays it up and banks it in.
Well, the versatility that Giannis has out there is such a huge advantage to what they can do offensively. Saw that pick and roll well.
Here's Aldama. He averages a bit over 6 points a game. Pass to Diaz. Drains the three-pointer.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Giannis outside. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
Pass to Aldama. There's the three. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
Contact just doesn't matter against Giannis. Once he's inside, he is not to be stopped.
Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. And he's good on the three ball.
He just takes advantage of the D in a way that very few players playing today can do.
Timeout. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, Giannis Antetokounmpo is not one to puff out his chest and chase accolades. He said, I put the work in. That's how I get my confidence. I don't follow the media or my stats. What I know is that I put the work in, and I try to be the best version of myself. And that focus has served him well. Kevin?
It has. You know, his dedication, David, unquestioned. And we appreciate your report. Here's Aldama. First quarter of play, we're about 3 minutes in. Launches a three, and the basket by Rubio.
All these threes they're giving up have really been the driving force on this run.
Antetokounmpo looking over the floor. Oh, and Antetokounmpo hammers it in.
It's a good decision there. Giannis isn't easy to stick with, especially after the screen.
Rubio outside. Diaz the pass to Abrinas. The three ball. Here's Hernan Gomez. Tries it again. He takes it up and lays it in.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
Now here's Giannis. He's got 8. Launches it. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
Well, if Giannis is going to hit threes, you have no chance to stop it.
Rubio with it. Here's Abrinas. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. Abrinas has got 7 points. The basket's coming early and often in the first quarter. They're up by 5. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And looking at what we've seen so far, guys, from the visiting team, what do you think?
Coming in hot. They were sharp from the perimeter right out of the gate.
They just couldn't seem to know what it was that they needed to do and how to stick them from outside. The defense pretty lost.
Pulls up, and the jumper is good. Now, here's Rubio. Pass to Garuba. Count that one. Garuba's got his first bucket in this one. And we're about a minute into the second quarter of play. Antetokounmpo, a screen on Rubio, and there's the drive. Pass to Antetokounmpo, and it's denied. Rubio looking around. A nice shot by Garuba. Garuba's got 4 points this quarter. And a big part of perimeter defense, Greg, avoiding screens. What are some of the tricks of the trade in that regard?
Well, sometimes you have to get skinny. I mean, other times it's using your strength. A lot goes into it. Also, you know, getting a cadence for the screener. It's one of the more challenging aspects of NBA defense.
Now, here is Hernan Gomez. 7-point game, the biggest lead in the game. With the break in the action, let's go to the 2K leaderboard. These teams have been dialed in defensively this month.
What a month they've had defensively. I mean, they've really gotten after it on that end of the floor.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. Gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. Rubio in the corner. Count it from 12. Rubio's got 5 points so far.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Outside, Antetokounmpo. Will it go? Powers through inside, Giannis.
Well, the muscle of Antetokounmpo is impressive. He's just destroying the defense right now.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here. Free throw good. Giannis. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Pass to Aldama. Here's Diaz. To the inside. Hernan Gomez trying to break free. Abrinas' shot is off. Here's Giannis. The quick look, no good that time.
Well, that's a shot they want just about on every possession if they can get it. He doesn't make them all, but still very much a high percentage look.
Here's Diaz. Here's Aldama. Clock at 6. From past the arc. The shot missing.
I'm not sure how he finds himself in so much space there. He's kicking himself for whiffing a bit on that one.
On the wing, Giannis. Hernan Gomez covering. Giannis against Hernan Gomez. That's where Giannis wants the ball.
Giannis can shoulder any load, and he's doing it here.
Gone 3 of their first 5 shots to drop here in the second quarter. And finished off by Hernan Gomez.
Total letdown by the D. Can't leave the bucket unprotected.
Absolutely. And it takes an easy 2 points onto the lead.
Will not find a higher percentage opportunity than that.
Pass to Giannis. There's the pick. Here's the 3. From range, Giannis takes it.
Playing from behind right here. Not easy, but he is answering the bell.
Yeah, doing anything he can right now to get his team to cut into this lead and give them a chance.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
And we've finished one half of basketball. Up 8. And now we'll send it over to David. Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter underway.
I think we have a good idea of who's going to make it. But a couple of bubble dudes who have said they really want this either need to step.
So let's dig into that first half now, and what was a very solid performance for the visiting team. And that's all for us.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. You look at Antetokounmpo in this one. He's been everywhere.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
Yeah, just way too easy out there, and I'm sure coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
Pass to Kalathis. 6 on the shot clock. Papanikolaou, the pass to Antetokounmpo. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Well, more and more, it's about the maturation process of Giannis and his game, learning now how to sell defenders with pump fakes.
So neither attempt will fall that time for him.
Of course, one of the league's best scorers, Giannis poised to be one of the game's all-time best.
And Gomez out there with Santi Aldama. And it's Abrinas in at the shooting guard position.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Here's Diaz. Out to the right wing. Pass to Hernan Gomez. Back to Aldama. Here's Diaz. Here's Abrinas. No good on the triple.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Here's Antetokounmpo. It drops. That's his 9th field goal of the contest. A blistering hot 9 for 11.
As Giannis has grown in his physical stature, widening those shoulders, having more strength, these are the kind of plays that make all that hard work pay off.
Here's Diaz. Fires the 3. And no one able to grab it as it goes out of bounds. On Saturday, then on Sunday.
And just looking ahead to what's on tap, there are a lot of winnable games for them, but you can't go into the stretch with that mentality. You've got to focus on what's in front of you and bring it every night.
Aldama passes to Abrinas. Comes up empty from 19 feet out.
His shot's just, it's not there right now. With his team leading, perhaps, let's focus on some other areas of the game.
Soft touch on the lay-in. Not everyone has that.
Gotten just one of their first 4 shots to fall since coming out of the locker room at the break. Up and in on the layup. Abrinas has got 9.
A defensive breakdown there, no doubt about it. I mean, he's a guy you have to be focused on defensively.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. Being 71% all in all in this one. They've been brilliant offensively. Here's Papanikolaou. Hernan Gomez covering. Shot clock at 5. Down low. Here's Kalathis. And he uses the glass on the layup.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
1:15 left to play here in the third. Pass to Hernan Gomez. Here's Abrinas. To the wing on the left. Over Kalathis. Abrinas' shot is off.
This has not been a good quarter right here. Shot has been off the mark, and now it looks, Kevin, like he's pressing a bit.
Rubio with the rebound. Gone 2 of 6 from the field here in the third. Third quarter action, and just under 3.5 minutes have gone. Abrinas with the bucket.
Yeah, you would think a coach might have talked to his defense about making the adjustment on him, but right now he's just lighting him up.
Here's Papanikolaou. Nothing on the board. It's deflected. Out to the right wing. Back to Abrinas. Rubio outside. From deep. Count it! He caught it!
That's how you do it. Stay patient, wait for the opportunity, and boom.
And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. They lead by 12. We're going to step aside for just a second, but join us right back here for the start of the fourth quarter next. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Well, coaches talk about it all the time, but to be able to play with that kind of feel, nice play, collaborating, improvising, and organic.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Lets a floater go. That one goes. Count it. It has been just outrageous 64% from the field to this point. To the middle. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely.
And that tells the tale here today, guys. Throughout this game, they've been able to get the ball in tight and finish.
Antetokounmpo kicks to Antetokounmpo. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Fires from deep. Herman Gomez grabs the miss. About a minute and a half through the fourth quarter now. And he makes that one. And the timeout called here by Tom Thibodeau. He's very aware of the timing here and the significance of getting things squared away with his team. It has been just outrageous 64% from the field to this point. Pass to Papanikolaou. Now here's Giannis. Defended by Aldama. Here's Antetokounmpo. The layup missed.
That's the only kind of defense that's going to cut the mustard here tonight. You got to stay on top of a guy like that who can play at such a high level offensively.
Here's Diaz. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
They're in total command of this game with time starting to run out.
Yeah, looking for a miracle worker out there is the opposing coaching staff. I don't know that they have one. This game seems to be well in hand.
With some arc, Papanikolaou good. Papanikolaou's got his first points in this one.
I mean, really, this is the evolution, the point forward concept in full display here tonight as Giannis is becoming one of the more dominant versions of that.
1:21 left in the fourth quarter of this one. The shot by Diaz, no good.
Probably not the shot that was drawn up for that possession, but you can't pass it up and you can't knock it down.
Back to Giannis. Well, the most important event of the NBA calendar might be in June. And it's not the finals, but rather for so many teams, Brent, the NBA draft.
Well, Kevin, it's a chance for you to set the table for your franchise. What do you want to have for next year? What do you want to have 5 years from now? And so all the work that goes in, the scouting, the intel work to build up a team where you are making the steps and taking strides to become a championship caliber team, that stuff starts at the NBA draft.
There's a good screen. From 17 feet out, and it's in there. 15 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And so the road team gets the W in this one. A solid win on the road for them. This building was dead silent by the time, GA, this one wound down.
And that's what you
Back. How much does that affect a player's energy level?
Well, the better conditioned you are, the less it's going to affect your energy. That's why I love back-to-backs. It separates the men from the boys.
Now the starting group for the visitors. Ivica Zubac's out there with Dario Saric. Then it's Smith, and it's Hazonia in at the 3, the small forward. Smith inside. Giddey defends. A nice shot by Smith. Now Exum. Can't cash it in from close range. And here's Saric. Here's Hazonia. Clock at 6. Pass to Zubac. Smith outside to the right side. And here's Saric for 3. Knocks down the long J.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Giddey with it. His last outing, he had 20. Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. About a minute and a half through the first quarter. To the paint. Here's Smith. Oh, the dunk by Smith.
And adding to this lead right now. Riding a wave of momentum.
Yeah, they've locked in during this stretch. If they keep it up, their lead will only continue to grow.
Looking to end the run. Ooh, and a nice layup by Giddey.
And sometimes defenders just forget how tall Giddey is. I mean, the 6'8" guard is solid finishing inside.
Smith with it. Exum picks him up. A nice shot by Smith. Smith's gotten his 3rd basket of the night.
And how great are they playing? 4 for 4 shooting to start this one.
Outside Mills. From outside the arc. That one falls. Nice feed that time from Giddey.
And what kind of defense was that? You can't give up wide open threes like that. What are you doing?
Here's Saric. It's hauled in by Landale. Gone 2 for 5 here in the first. Pass to Mills. Exum outside. Beyond the arc. Nails it from 3.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Here's Hazonia. Driving in. Now Smith. Saric outside. The putback. Controls the rebound and the putback.
Woo, hard work creating the second chance opportunity.
Now here's Giddey. Taking a look at his numbers, averaging about 11 a game. And here's Mills from the arc. Buries it from 3. Mills has got 6.
You can't lose a shooter like him on the court. The ball will find its way to him, and he will drill a 3 each time.
To the left side wing. Smith passes to Saric. Lets the 3 fly. And it's Giddey with a rebound. Gone 4 of 7, shooting a solid percentage.
He didn't have his feet planted.
Green's checked in for Ingles. And here in the first quarter, a little over 3.5 minutes played. To the middle. Here's Giddey. And he dunks it down.
Yeah, look at Giddey stealing the spotlight. What a jam.
Here's Hazonia. And he connects with a jumper.
I know what they say, defense wins championships, but you need some bucket getters too now.
So it's a tie game as and we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even on the scoreboard so far. And from what we've seen here from the home team, what's your take so far?
Well, it's simple. I mean, they started off strong, and they've been hot from beyond the arc since the get-go.
And as long as the threes are dropping, you've got to keep launching them.
Joe Ingles is out there with Aaron Baines. Then it's Green. Then it's Ben Simmons. And it's Daniels in a shooting guard. No good on the triple. Outside, Ingles. Now Simmons. On the wing, Green. 4-3. Fires in the triple. Green's gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Dyson Daniels out there with Ben Simmons. Then it's Aaron Baines. Then it's Joe Ingles. And it's Green in at the 3.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
And you can feel the jolt of energy that he sent through his team. That is a huge boost in a tight game like this.
And that one's good. Green. Green's got 5 points.
And the advantage he has is clear. Just taking what the defense gives him right there.
Joe Ingles is out there with Josh Green. Then it's Ben Simmons. Then it's Aaron Baines. And it's Daniels in at the 2. And not going to go. He misses his first attempt of the night. Close the net on 2 minutes played here in the second. Simmons, the pass to Daniels. And there's the lob. And it's hammered home by Green. NBA scoring has been climbing over the past decades, Grant. Is the league too offensive at the moment, you think?
Well, we know that people like scoring, the fans, players, everyone, but the league needs to make sure there aren't hamstringing defenders too much. So I think allowing some more physicality incentivizes the defender to defend, and now we have competition on both sides of the ball.
They've got Joe Ingles, Dyson Daniels out there with Ben Simmons. Then there's Josh Green, and it's Baines in at the 5 down low. .156 left in the second quarter. Here's Giddey. Oh, he got him with a pump fake, but he couldn't finish. Gone 2 of 4 here in the second quarter. We've got Green. Dante Exum is out there with Jock Landale. Then it's Josh Giddey, and it's Mills in at the point guard position. Here's Perkichin. He's guarded by Exum. Just 5 to shoot. The 3 is up. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot.
Nice ball movement there, delivered the pass right on time.
We've got Smith, and it's Hazonia in at the 3 slot. Pass to Landale, fires from deep. Smith with the rebound. Gone 3 of 5 since the beginning of the second. Here's Hazonia. Smith outside. Fires the 3, hits the trifecta. Smith's got 9.
If you give a shooter of his skill an opening like this, he's going to take it every time.
Giddey against Smith. And that one's good. Giddey. He's got 6.
And so much fight in Josh Giddey. He showed it on the interior that time.
Zubac screen. Here's Hazonia. Gets the 3 to fall.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Here's Giddey. And he gets it to go. 4 for 6 so far.
Oh, showing off his moves. Giddey can be pretty sly with the ball.
About 3 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Pass to Zubac. To the paint. Here's Perkichin. And the layup is good off the glass.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
Here's Giddey. Drives to the hoop. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Well, the defense allowed that one. He had a clear path to the cup.
And he throws it down. What a terrific lead pass.
Just outstanding distribution. This is the kind of team chemistry that you love to see.
And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. Up 4. All right, now let's check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, what do you have?
Thanks so much, guys. See you.
Thanks very much, Allie. And folks, we'll be right back to start the second half of this game.
Taking a look at the visitors, they're dealing with some challenges, no doubt about it. They have talent, but maybe not as much as they thought they had. The effort's been spotty. It's been a learning year for this.
All right, and next on the docket, our current matchup, a tight game for the visiting team.
They've been choosing.
And that's it for halftime.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. One guy who's been getting it done is Josh Giddey.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
If they don't change their approach in the second half, let's just say his success will continue.
Dante Exum is out there with Joe Ingles. Then it's Josh Giddey. Then there's Patrick Mills. And it's Landale in at the center position. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Taylor Jenkins.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense, man.
Back to Smith. Deflected, and he gets it back. First one falls for him. He's off on the second. Shooting 67% for the game. Just outstanding. Outside Giddey. Exum outside. Pulls it. It's hauled in by Šarić.
You got to move past that one. I mean, they'd want him to take that again.
Yeah, it's a great look for him. One they'll try and manufacture again. Those are the shots you want him to take.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
Yeah, it's going to take better rim protection than that if they're going to climb out of this hole.
Now here's Mills. Give him 8. Exum left side. Up and over Smith. Cashes it in from 11 feet. Exum's got 5 now.
The value of good ball movement isn't lost on this squad.
Over to the wing. Count it.
Nice, clean bounce pass. Sometimes the fundamentals are all you're going to need.
Got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. Back to Giddey. Landale with a screen. Giddey passes to Landale. Right side Mills. Releases. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right iron. Mills has got 4 points this quarter.
Nice ball movement there. That's how you break down the defense.
Pass to Azonia. Out to the right wing. To the wing on the left. Here's Zubac. The rebound by Ingles. Gotten 3 of 4 shots to fall so far in the third. It's Exum on the wing. To the inside. Off with the layup.
One reason this game is so tight is because both teams are hitting the boards with reckless abandon.
Pass to Šarić. And here's Smith. Zubac with a screen on Giddey. For 3, Smith. And he drains it. A solid 5 for 6 now.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You gotta show some fire and keep defending.
Now here's Giddey. He's got 10. Landale. And a two-handed jam.
Yeah, I just love the game of Giddey. Looks for others first. A great guy to play with.
Shooting has been spectacular. 67%. Just incredible.
The the officials were right on top of that one.
This is his first opportunity at the line this evening. That free throw, no good. So both teams changing it up here. And the second free throw is good. Third quarter action, and just under 3.5 minutes have passed. Outside, Green. We've got 22 seconds left in the third. Here's Furphy. And that comes off the assist by Green.
And another great assist. The offense is really clicking now.
Zubac with a screen on Simmons. The jump hook. And the basket by Perkichin. Perkichin's got 6.
When guys are moving the ball, sharing it, it makes the game so much more fun, both as a player and as a fan.
And we've watched 3 so far in this one. They lead by 5. Don't go anywhere. The final quarter is coming up next on 2K Sports. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
That's an unguardable pass, flat out. Give him credit for possessing that type of vision.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we'll start the fourth in what is still anybody's ball game. Here's Daniels. Left side, Green. On the wing, Daniels. Defended by Bogdanovich. Daniels, that one's true.
And this is just typical of him. Always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
And his team needs every bit of his production if they want to pull this one out. It is neck and neck here in the final period.
From the right block, low block shot. And he tries it off the glass, but it's no good. Here's Simmons. Pass to Baines. And we played through about a minute here in the fourth. And it's hammered home by Green.
And I understand we're seeing some potent offense, but you have to put up more of a fight defensively.
Shoot, this defense is giving me hope. The way I look, I could sign a 10-day and put up a few buckets on this squad.
And Chauncey Billups calls timeout here, rallying his guys to make sure they all know the plan. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Guys, over the last break, I listened to Chauncey Billups address the team. He tried to loosen the tension a little, asking his guys, are we having fun? I know I am. Just relax out there and follow the game plan. We've got this.
All right, Allie, thanks once again. Here's Hezonja. Pass to Smith. Wing shot on the way. That's good on the jumper.
This has been the story of the game, a battle fought on offense.
Yeah, but I think it's going to come down to who can get the stops down the stretch, because that's who's going to come away with this win.
Now here's Giddey. To tie it up. Count that one. He's scoring at a nice clip. He's 6 of 9 tonight.
You expect he's going to find a way to pull through in the clutch.
Pass to Smith. We're about 2 minutes into the fourth here. Here's Šarić. It's kept alive. Zubac with it. Now here's Smith. Ingles defending. Second chance effort. A nice shot by Smith. Smith's got 4 points in the quarter.
Hey, clashes with the larger defender and makes maybe the biggest shot of the game.
You love the relentlessness. Wasn't going to give up a chance for a big play.
Just under 2.5 minutes gone by now in the final quarter. And the call will be against Dario Šarić. That's his first foul. Giddey against Smith. That's good from Giddey on the assist by Ingles.
When his team needs him, Giddey steps up. And you love to see a guy with that kind of fire.
Pass to Smith. Šarić outside. Now here's Zubac. Smith outside. 6 on the shot clock. And here's Saric for three. Knocks it down from distance.
Cool, calm, and collected at a critical juncture in this game.
Giddey against Smith. It's hauled in by Saric. Gone 3 of 5 since this fourth quarter started. Saric, a screen on Mills. Pass to Azonia. Inside. Here's Saric. And it's good.
Absolutely ruthless. He's not about to start showing mercy now.
This is what you expect from him, just coming alive and dominating in effortless fashion here in the fourth.
Now here's Giddey. And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a three-point play.
Late game pressure, no problem. Not a factor in Giddey's concentration.
In a tight game, he is exactly who he wanted at the line.
Down low. Here's Smith. Cash.
Great to see guys who don't back down under pressure.
He knew what they needed here and was determined to deliver.
And we've got 28 seconds left in the game. And connects from downtown.
Yeah, something Giddey has always done well is share the ball. Tough to miss that wide open man.
And they go to the intentional foul. .24 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And an intentional foul right there. He gets the first, and that'll put him up 2. And he hits both free throws here, and it's a three-point game.
Wow, doing all he can to give them the edge, pulling their lead out to 3 points.
Here's Giddey. Yes! And that one brings them within 1.
Yeah, how about Giddey tonight? Scoring the ball, such a different matchup. I don't know who they can throw at him right now. Getting a little desperate at this stage. I mean, the clock's the big factor.
So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a three-point game. So it's the home team now.
It's all about getting a 3 right here.
We'll see what they draw up. Three-pointer is a must.
And now they foul and stop the clock. He hits the first one, and that gives him a 4-point cushion. And so he drops them both, and it's a 5-point game.
Calm and cool, and his free throws put a bow on this one. Nice way to finish the game up.
Puts up a deep 3. Misses there. And so it's a victory for the road team in this one. This was a hard-fought.
Into the home stretch of this terrific season.
And Kevin, we can all feel the playoffs approaching, which in and of itself is so exciting. But what I love about the current structure of the league is this final stretch, there is always so much in play, and that elevates the intensity. It is a special time of year.
Now the starting group for the visitors. We've got Santi Aldama. He's out there with Hernan Gomez, and it's Abrinas in at the shooting guard position. Here's Diaz. "14 feet away, and no good, trying to use the glass. Wembanyama down low. He gets it in there.
And few defenders to ever play in this league have the ability to slow Wembanyama inside.
Well, some have argued that Wembanyama deserved Defensive Player of the Year consideration in his rookie year.
And, Kevin, I can see where they're coming from. His team went from a bottom 5 defense
to a top 5 defense when he was on the floor. His impact is amazing.
Here's Wembanyama. Count the basket. Wembanyama has got his second bucket of the night.
That's a great beginning. 3 for 3 from the floor.
Pass to Abrinas. Aldama with the ball. Can they get it? It's good from long range.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Gotten their first 3 shots to go in for him to start off this game. Now Wembanyama. Hernan Gomez covering. Now Riza Shea. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Now about 2 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Here's Abrinas. 8 points his last outing, and there it is for him.
Such a multi-talented threat on the offensive end, and you love his confidence.
And here's Hayes. They get a hand on it. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. It's to Diaz. 3-pointer. And no good that time.
Pressured that shot by getting a hand up just as good as a block.
And he did it without fouling, and that's become an art, changing shots without making contact.
Sarr sets the screen for Hayes. The rebound by Diaz.
Boy, a miss like that will drive any scorer crazy, especially with the defender giving a cushion.
And here in the first, about 3 minutes in. Hernan Gomez with a screen on Fournier. Abrinas with the bucket.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
Wembanyama against Hernan Gomez. Good work there as it goes. Wembanyama has got 6.
And this is what you want to see. Wembanyama attacking with authority inside.
And it's Abrinas in the corner. There's 38 seconds left to play in the first. 6 to shoot. Here's Diaz. The top of the key jumper is on the mark.
Outstanding pass, on time and on target.
Gotten 4 of 6 field goal attempts to drop in the first quarter. Pass to Riza Shea. Offline with his 3. Getting it from their comfort zone so far in this one. 57% from the field. Here's Abrinas. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 7.5 points a game. Buries it from 3-point range.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches.
So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And looking at what we've seen so far, guys, from the visiting team, what do you think?
Well, the offense is clicking, and they seem to have seized the momentum here early on.
Boy, it's been a really pretty thing to watch, executing their game plan to perfection.
Koulibaly is out there with Riza Shea. And it's Rudy Gobert. Then there's Batum, and it's Yabusele in at the 4 slot. Pass to Rubio. Over Koulibaly, and it falls over the rim and in. Rubio's got his first 2 points of the night.
A quick release, no wasted motion. Rubio on point that time.
Here's Koulibaly. Buries the long-range jumper.
And they've got to talk to each other on D there. Miscommunication, and now he's able to make them pay.
And DB, the measurables jump off the page for Koulibaly. 6'8", with a 7'2" arm span.
Kev, that's the kind of length that would allow somebody to be a menace defensively. Let's remember, he was the 7th pick back in 2023. The Wizards clearly very high on this young guy's potential.
Analytics or the eye test? The optics or the numbers in front, Greg? When you're judging the performance of a player, what kind of criteria do you use?
Well, an MVP candidate recently said, my eye test tells me this guy's a terrible defender, but the analytics tell me he's a great defender. I'm confused, and I often feel the same way.
On the wing, Koulibaly, covered by Rubio. Pass to Rizichet. To the paint. Nice shot by Yabusele. Yabusele's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Boy, have they gotten hot here in the second quarter. No wonder they're in front.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Kevin, Rudy Gobert has tied for the most defensive player of the year awards all time, but he's challenging himself to do more offensively. He said it's all about just being okay with missing or making mistakes, freeing my mind and doing the things that I work on to get out of this shell that I was being put in. Kevin, back to you.
All right, David Aldridge, we thank you for that report. And Koulibaly gets it to go.
This offense just continues to impress.
And the timeout called here by Tyronn Lue. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. As we close in on the start of the playoffs, let's see how the West is stacking up. Taking a look here at the visitors. They've got their eye on the #1 seed as the season moves into the final stretch. Currently first place in the standings, and guys showing no signs of letting up. Hernangomez passes to Abrinas. Rubio with a wide open look. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Rubio's got his second bucket of the night.
Now, this is the area of greatest improvement for Ricky Rubio, steadily increasing that productivity from range.
Hayes finds Wembanyama. Back to Hayes. Pass to Song. And it's blocked. 1:07 left here in the second. Here's Abrinas. He's got 7. Here's Hernangomez, and he hits it to tie the game up. Hernangomez has got his first 2 points.
The mid-range game, right? An offensive dimension that could be added if Willie becomes consistent.
Takes the 3. Rubio with the rebound. Gone 3 of their first 5 shots to drop here in the second quarter. Diaz. It's tipped. We've got 33 seconds left in the second quarter. Pass to Song. Here's Fournier. Here's the 3. Drills the three-pointer. Fournier's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
And they've done a great job knocking down those long-range shots here in the second, shooting just over 40% from downtown.
Here's Diaz. He's guarded by Fournier. Diaz, good.
That's a big-time finish in traffic. That takes body control and concentration. Degree of difficulty, a 10.
And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Leading by a point. And a chance now to send it over to David. Thank you, David, for that interview. And we'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball.
When you look at how they're getting their points, a good portion come from inside. They're going right at the defense.
I like.
Next on the docket. And that'll do it for half.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. So it's the visitors now. That game is the first and last of their homestand. Sarr out there with Victor Wembanyama. Then there's Hayes. Then it's Evan Fournier. And it's Rizichet in at the 3, the small forward. That's the group starting the second half for Kenny Atkinson.
You know, we talk all the time about how important it is to have bigs who can stretch the floor. An example there.
Shot from 6. Oh, that's blocked. Pass to Hernangomez. Here's Aldama. Here's Diaz. And it's Rizachet with the rebound.
Well, defensively, if you allow him to get this close, you're playing with fire. He just happened to miss that one.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
It's his first trip to the line. And so he's able to get 1 of 2. Little over a minute gone here in the second half. Pass to Aldama. Hernan Gomez in the corner. Abrinas the pass to Aldama. To the inside. Abrinas with the bucket. Abrinas has got 9.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
And Kenny Atkinson calls timeout here. He wants to talk to his guys. In a moment here to highlight some of the best and brightest from beyond the stripe. Fifth on the list, Victor Wembanyama.
What a percentage that is for him from three-point range this season. His deep touch is about as good as you're going to see.
Here's Rizachet, currently averaging almost 6 points a game. Five to shoot. Wembanyama throws it down.
And we talk about how Wembanyama makes the wow plays.
Wow. And a moment now to check out the numbers for Wembanyama. First in blocks. And don't forget, top 5 in the league in points per game. He's a premier offensive threat night in and night out.
And just going back real quick to the fact that he's tops in the league in rebounds. What a tremendous feat. What a monster he is in the paint. Yep, that one goes in there.
Boy, everyone is getting to their spots and then capitalizing. 3 for 4 in the quarter. Beautiful.
Pass to Sarr. Rizachet sets the screen for Sarr. That ties the game. Sarr's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
Well, Sarr continues to develop that three-point shot, hoping to make it a reliable part of his game.
Abrinas with the bucket.
Well, they're winning largely because of this guy's play. He has been sensational.
Outside Fournier. In the corner, it's Sarr. Pass to Rizachet. Puts it up. Good on the jump shot. Rizachet's got 5 points so far.
A catch-and-shoot specialist, Rizachet thrives in that role.
Right wing. Here's Abrinas. He's guarded by Fournier. Abrinas with the bucket.
I am simply blown away by his accuracy. He has made every shot, and what's most important, his team is winning.
Hayes the pass to Wembanyama. There's a screen. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Here's Diaz. Gets an open look and hits. 6 points for him.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
He's with it. That's good from 17 feet away.
Listen, you give a good shooter that kind of look, and it's going to go in.
Here's Diaz. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Diaz has got 4 this quarter.
Well, what a terrific possession. Attack in the painted area.
And we've watched 3 so far in this one. Up 4. And we'll be back right after this. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard. Put the pass right on the money.
He's got the size to survey over the top of the defense and find the open man. That was beautiful.
We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. Mr. Gobert. Here's Yabusele. Back Back to Koulibaly. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
Yeah, that's a great setup. Screen the defender off and let him elevate.
Oh, right. And wasn't the timing ideal? My goodness, the D with no chance to react.
The execution was simply flawless. That, ladies and gentlemen, is how you run that play.
In the corner, it's Koulibaly. Pass to Rupert. Back to Koulibaly. Here's Rupert. He lobs it up. It's stolen by Hernan Gomez. And they're pushing it up. Here's Garuba. Hernan Gomez with the ball. Defended by Gobert. Gobert against Hernan Gomez. They set the pick. Here's Rubio. Sinks the triple.
I'd say so good at maintaining composure on the pick and roll. Rubio decides to take that one himself.
And Kenny Atkinson calls timeout here. He knows every possession is critical now. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Kenny Atkinson had some words for his team during the break. Now, he's not pleased with the perimeter game on both sides of the ball. He told his guys, we aren't working hard enough out there. We need to shut down the perimeter on defense, and on offense, we have to focus from good to great. Guys?
All right, David, thanks.
I mean, I like the call. I thought the defense was just there a little late.
Pass to Saar. Rizachet with it. Fires the three. They grab their own miss. Here's Diaz. Covered by Hayes.
And the incredible reach of Wembanyama, helping him knock away that one.
Here's Diaz. Off target from outside.
Oh, that was a great effort defensively. Get a hand up in the face of the shooter. It's so important.
Hayes the pass to Wembanyama. Over Hernan Gomez. That's good from Wembanyama on the assist by Hayes.
Showing he's more than just an interior threat. Wembanyama also possesses that reliable jump shot.
Pass to Aldama. Shot clock at 6. And here is Hernan Gomez. Fades. Fournier pulls it down. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. Here's Saar. Aldama with the rebound. Gone 1 of 5 from the field here in the fourth. A lot of misses, just the one make. The tray. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama. He has been outstanding in this game at 58%. Down low, it's stolen by Hernan Gomez. Aldama inside.
And they had a foul to give, but you want to use it on the ground.
Good on the first, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. He's off on the free throw and able to get that second one to drop in. To the middle, here's Saar. Second chance shot. It counts. And he has brought them to within 2 points.
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
To me, more often than not, when you attack, good things happen.
Yeah, terrific play right there. Great strength to finish through the contact. Oh, and he caps that off in style. He gets the finish with the harm. Huge possession there to extend the lead.
Pass to Saar. Left side Fournier. It drops. What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
The tested veteran coming through in a big-time moment. Evan Fournier, go ahead, sir.
Yeah, you can't let him hold the ball and just milk those last seconds away.
Gets the first, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. Second free throw, no good that time. He really wanted that one. Pass to Wembanyama. Good! And he has brought them to within 2 points.
And this is what a franchise player does. Wemby coming up huge down the stretch.
And there's the intentional foul. No choice but to stop the clock here. He hits the first one, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And so both free throws are good, and it's a 4-point ball game.
You've got to show composure, and he comes through right when the team needs him most.
Here's Sarr. And it's off from 3-point range. And they stop the clock as soon as they can with the intentional foul. It's the first, and that puts them up by 5. So he gets them both, and it's a 6-point ball game. 5 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Sarr. Missed. And so the road team gets the W in this one. This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory for him, Greg. They really had to work for this win.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Playoff seedings of the utmost importance.
You know, BA, you especially see the bubble teams giving that extra effort now. It's all hands on deck. Very little room for error.
Now the starting group for the visitors. We've got Ivica Zubac. Dario Saric is out there with Smith. And it's Hezonja in at the 3, the small forward. Here's Hezonja. Down to 5 on the shot clock. For 3, Smith. No good there. Here's Papanikolaou, covered by Smith. Calethis. The layup misses. Here's Hezonja. Here's Saric. That one doesn't drop. Great D that time from Antetokounmpo. Here's Papanikolaou. Inside. And they double up on Antetokounmpo. Out left to the wing. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down.
And Giannis has a ridiculous combination of size, skill, and athleticism.
Here's Hezonja. The 3. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Almost 2 minutes into the first here. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Zubac. Here's Papanikolaou. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Pure from three-point range. Antetokounmpo has got his second bucket on the night.
And some fans wince when he takes them, but Giannis can and will hit the occasional three-point shot.
Here's Smith. And the sweet roll that time on the rim. That one falls.
And obviously their goal right now is to feed him the ball and get him going.
Yeah, it's a good start for him. Let's see if they can keep getting him the ball in that area.
Here's Calethis to the middle. Oh, a great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and a nasty jam.
Well, he's a bit of an undersized center. However, his leaping ability can certainly mask that.
A nice shot by Smith.
Making a statement here early, going right to the rack. I love it.
Yeah, at this stage of the game, you want to be aggressive and get the other guys on their heels.
All right, let's get a report from Ali.
Giannis Antetokounmpo wants to take on the tough assignments defensively. He said, quote, "I believe I'm one of the best two-way players to ever play this game, and I want to have that challenge, knowing that you gave everything to the game and you gave everything to stop the other team's best player."
He certainly wants to dominate in every way, Ali. Thank you. Back to Antetokounmpo. The fadeaway. Good on the shot. Antetokounmpo has got 7. Gone 3 of 6 from the floor. Pass to Azonia. Now here's Zubats. Right wing. Here's Azonia. Šarić, left side. Shot clock at 6. Releases from 15. And that's good. Off the glass that time. 6 points for him.
That's just poor defense there. You can't give up these kind of looks from the mid-range.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Good efficiency. He's drained 4 out of 5.
Yeah, he has a really nice feel from that spot, and the size gives him a clear advantage.
Yeah, and once you see that advantage from the sideline, you just want to yell at him to shoot the ball.
1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Launches it from deep. The shot, no good. And at the end of 1, a closely contested game so far. Up 2, and the second quarter about to get. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter. We'll see what happens here in the second. And from what we've seen here from the home team, what's your take so far?
Well, so far, they've got things rolling along nicely at the offensive end.
Yeah, they've looked sharp early on with their offense, getting good chances and converting what they've taken.
Back to Smith. Misses the jumper from the wing.
Well, the analytics don't like it, but if the defense is giving it up, I like that shot selection despite the miss.
Soft touch off the glass.
Well, when you move the ball, you open up the defense. Great job to make the unselfish play.
Outside Bogdanovic. Here's Perkichin. There's the triple. It doesn't go for him. Just over a minute has passed here in the second quarter. And he lobs it up to the rim.
Just a perfect pass and some pretty slick body control on the finish, too.
Man, that's butter. Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Sinks that one from the post.
Terrific design and execution, leading to an opportunity right at the rim.
Well, Grant, with players getting bigger and more athletic, do you support moving the restricted area out?
Yeah, B.A., I would. We've seen a lot of injuries when defenders slide underneath elevated players on the drive. So cutting down that risk makes a lot of sense. So close on the finish, I mean, it could have been a three-point opportunity.
And he sinks the second. Gone 2 of 4 here in the second quarter. To the inside. It's good.
Defensively, they've got to get more bodies in the paint. That's 3 straight field goals from below the free throw line.
Outside Bogdanovic. Here's Smith. Drills the baseline jumper. Smith's got 9 points. Gone 3 of 5 since the beginning of the second. Antetokounmpo inside. Perkichin grabs the board. 1:16 left in the first half of basketball. Smith outside. Pass to Bogdanovic. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
Plays so big inside. I mean, Bogdanovic uses his frame so well.
And we'll have a timeout called by Tom Thibodeau. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over.
Hey, their activity on defense was terrific. It was just full effort at that end of the floor and a bunch of blocks to show for it.
Well, they did have some impressive numbers blocking shots, and I like their defensive game plan.
Over to the left wing. Here's Antetokounmpo. Šarić with some nice D.
Wow. Missed the easy one right there, right at the rim, but came up empty. Well, playing his role to perfection, using his size to control the glass for his team.
Here's Papanikolaou. And it falls all over the rim and in.
Well, they gave him the mid-range. Smart idea to take that one.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. Pass to Smith. Here's Hezonja. A nice shot by Zubac. Zubac has got his first bucket in this one. Now Antetokounmpo. Over Šarić. Antetokounmpo can't connect. And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. Up 1. All right, Allie's ready. Thank you, Allie. Good stuff. We will be right back after this break for the beginning of the third quarter.
The energy in their hometown is electric, man. You could tell these players are loving the positive attitudes.
All right, and now that we are in, appreciate you joining us.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. You look at Giannis Antetokounmpo. What a contribution.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
Yeah, and in terms of slowing him down, I think they're going to have to change things up. Give him some different looks.
Three-pointer. Antetokounmpo showing his range.
And the game plan for them should be simple. Keep getting it to Giannis. The Greek freak is on fire.
Dario Šarić is out there with Ivica Zubac. Then it's Smith, and it's Hezonja in at the small forward position. Here's Smith. Drops it in from 14 feet away. Smith's got 11 points. Shooting has been excellent so far, around 56%. To the wing, right side. Kicks it out to Antetokounmpo. Oh, don't let Giannis in.
And you can see early on that Giannis wanted to be aggressive. I mean, he's taken over at the offensive end.
They've got Dario Šarić. He's out there with Ivica Zubac. And it's Smith in at the shooting guard position. To the paint. Good setup. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. Smith's got 4 points in the quarter.
Probably a play they drew up in the locker room at half.
Yeah, I like how they're establishing their interior presence right away. That's going to collapse the defense and create other opportunities.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Oh, okay!
Oh, my gosh.
Beyond belief. I mean, such a creative talent. And I'm not surprised to see Giannis get flashy on the finish.
And Chauncey Billups calls timeout. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. And in that March stretch, some interesting things going on in the East. You take a look at the home team. 6th best record in their respective conference right now, hoping to end the season on a high note. Pass to Smith. Out to the wing. Šarić with it. And here's Zubac. Currently averaging 5 points a game. Smith. Oh, the dunk by Smith.
Timeout. All he needed was a little separation. So effective.
Boy, cleared the path, put him in position for a prime-time dunk.
Well, give credit to the screener there. That's how you help free up your teammates.
Defended by Bogdanović. Here's Calathes. From deep. Drops in the 3. He's got 7.
When you look at how they've come out in the second half, it's almost like night and day.
Yeah, you can see it in the hustle stats. These guys have come out with a different mindset and seem much more motivated here in the second half.
And there it is for him.
Well, that's easy pickings for him. Unless the defense is all over him, he'll take that all day long.
Here's Papanikolaou. Here's Kalathis. He's scoreless. Baseline jumper, and the jumper falls for him. The visitors with the ball. It's a 5-point game. That's game 3 of 5 on their current trip away from home. Pass to Smith. Both teams will make substitutions. A little under 3.5 minutes off the clock now in the third quarter. Here's Perkichin. Clock at 6. Antetokounmpo grabs the board. Gone an impressive 5 of 5 so far in the third quarter. Comes up empty down low. The third quarter comes to a close. Up 5. We've got more hoops coming. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Yeah, he puts that pass right on the money and made things look easy for his teammate.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far. With this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball.
And how about the selflessness from Bogdanovic? I mean, all for getting it to an open teammate.
Got a hand on it. Pass to Kalaitakis. And yep, it's good.
Here's my question. Where is the defensive communication?
Well, I can tell you, this kind of defense will drive coaches crazy.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
During that break, Coach Chauncey Billups had some advice for the team. He seems pretty disappointed with the three-point shooting, telling his crew we have to start making more outside shots. I want to see more threes out there. Let's get aggressive. Coach is hoping some big production can make a splash for them.
Good job there, Allie. Thanks. And here's Šarić for 3. Knocks down the triple.
And defensively, how do you leave them that open in crunch time?
We've got Smith. Ivica Zubac's out there with Dario Šarić. And it's Hazonia in at the 3. The floater. And it's good on the layup.
And showing the point guard instincts there. Boy, Giannis can make it look easy.
Pass to Zubac. We've gone about a minute and a half into this fourth quarter. Up top, Šarić. Zubac passes to Šarić to tie it up. Not going to go that time. Gone 2 of 3 to open the fourth quarter. Giannis to the cup. And the big finish by Giannis.
And look at Giannis using his length inside, allowing him to beat the contact and get the finish.
Pass to Smith. Here's Hazonia. And here's Smith. Over to the left wing. And here's Šarić for 3. Sinks it from distance. Šarić has got 6 in the quarter.
Well, if you came here looking for a scoring battle, I think you made the right choice.
Yeah, and how great have these offenses been for these teams tonight? Just fantastic execution.
Šarić against Antetokounmpo. And Giannis with the dunk.
And he is just showing off right now. I mean, he's giving you leadership. Giannis just takes pride in stepping up and hitting those big shots.
Here's Smith. Missed inside. Gotten 4 or 5 attempts to fall so far in the fourth. Look at Giannis playing big inside against contact.
Oh, man, the balance of muscle Giannis possesses is tremendous. Phenomenal at scoring on physical defenses.
Oh, the dunk by Smith.
Throws it down emphatically.
He's got serious hop, right? You add that to his ability to penetrate, that's 2 easy points. The shot's good.
You expect this from an MVP like Giannis. He never gives up on the game. Woo! Gotta love it.
And Chauncey Billups calls timeout here. There is a lot on the line, and he is determined to make sure everyone's on the same page. .54 seconds left in the fourth. Here's Smith. Antetokounmpo grabs the board, and now we've got an intentional foul. .44 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Well, if they score here, they could effectively end this one.
Yeah, and their main objectives right now, taking care of the rock and using some time. Gotta love how they've just maintained their intensity, even when they're this far up.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, just protect the ball, make smart decisions, don't give them a chance to get back in the game.
Count that one.
Oh, what a crafty move, causing the defender to pause right there.
And so they foul intentionally. So the first one drops, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And the second free throw, no good. Tough break there.
Honestly, they're just down by too much to mount a comeback.
Well, you want your players to keep playing hard, but let's be honest, this game's over.
I know that he has the ability and confidence to sink that shot, but better luck next time, maybe.
Yeah, it's one of those heat check shots, and heat check is a synonym for bad shot.
And so they get the victory here at home. Boy, a hard-fought game. They did a great job of holding. Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. And that's going to do it tonight, folks.